It's a pleasure. We're having you here with us in Guna.
Thank you.
We're very excited you're attending the second edition of the film festival.
And you've been here for a few days. Where have you been? What did you do?
Where haven't I been? I feel like I've been every place. It's been such a whirlwind. We went to Luxor, and Luxor we went to Karnak, and the Luxor Temple, and going along the Nile. You know what I missed is Aswan, because the plane from California canceled the flight, so we missed. We weren't able to go the next day, so we have to come back to go to Aswan.
Wow.
My friends went there, and they showed me pictures.
But
but
at least you went to Luxor, so...
Yeah, at least we went to Luxor and Cairo. But I'd also like to go to Alexandria.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful food.
Yeah,
Fish.
beautiful food?
Yeah,
That sounds good.
Yeah. You like fish?
I do, yeah. I like them,
Amazing fish.
they always say that Mediterranean diet is very, you'll live forever if you stay
But you
on
went
that.
cycling yesterday in Marina.
I did,
Yes, how was it?
It was great. It was a little bumpy sometimes going over the bridges. But yeah, it's just nice. It feels very laid back here, and like typical kind of beach community. And because I live in Hawaii, it feels very familiar to me, very informal.
The weather? You like the weather?
Yeah, I do like the weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the theme for the festival is Cinema for Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this will impact the society at large?
I think it's a great theme, and it's almost redundant, because cinema, who else is it for? It's not for, dogs and cats. It's, it's for humanity. And if you make a good movie, then more of humanity is going to see it, hopefully.
And speaking of humanity, Wonder is a beautiful movie with a beautiful message. How did this movie change you? And did your kids watch the movie?
They did. It's based on a book, and the book, I guess, is very much a phenomenon. And so it's nice to see a book and then a movie that has that message connect with audiences. Yeah. And even places like Brazil, I think the movie really did well. So, there's something about I think humanity that when you see, in this case, it's a kid who is, looks very different from everybody else, not being treated right. That really, it's very heartbreaking, because I think all of us can remember being in school and you want to fit in, and that pressure. And so imagine looking like that and then trying to fit in.
Okay, and we heard you're giving a class tomorrow at the Cineguna platform.
Well, it's actually not just a class, it's a master class.
Master class.
Wow.
What are you talking about
I don't know
tomorrow?
what that means. I think it's maybe raising people's expectations, that it's going to be something very profound, but
definitely.
I don't think it's going to be any different than right here, right now. It's just going to be me talking and, filling up the time, and hopefully just sharing my experiences, and That's a cool coat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I like that.
So you've done great movies with Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Yes, can you please tell us more about these collaborations?
Well, that was, one of the most important, things in my life was meeting Wes in college, and we were then became roommates and friends, and he really wanted to work on, he always wanted to be a director. I had no idea what I was going to do. And so it was really him driving us to try to write something together and then film it. But I mean, even as I'm saying it, and I'm going to see him in Paris, I think, next week, it seems amazing to think that this kid that I met in Austin, Texas, is, that here we are in Egypt talking about that is kind of amazing.
Okay, going from Wes Anderson to Woody Allen, you've worked with Woody Allen in Midnight in Paris, and fans of Allen are in love with this movie.
Yeah.
How is working with Allen different from other directors?
Well, it was unique working with him. He didn't give a lot of direction. He's very kind of gentle, but we didn't really, there's not a great deal of talking with Woody about the character and the movie. He just kind of would leave it up to you. Although if you weren't doing something that if you were doing something that he didn't think was right, you could be sure that you were going to reshoot it. And it was just a great experience being in Paris, and a city that I love, and making a movie there, and then having the movie come out and you know, connect with people.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
Okay, good.
We're so happy to do this interview.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.